We're back on shift inside the ambulance.
It's a Sunday morning, man. What the hell?
If I'm awake, they're awake.
We're with the West Midlands Ambulance Service.
Point to me where the pain is.
You still with me, Hannah? Right. Yeah?
As they face more heart-pounding action...
Can you feel me touching you?
Yes.
...and more medical emergencies.
You thought you were going to die? You're going to be fine.
Battling over 4,000 calls each day.
Can you pop that back on there again, just over the top? Hold that on.
We'll have to roll you a little bit one way.
How do you feel at the moment, Petal?
What's that from?
There are some new faces.
I do think we work well together. We make a good team. Yeah.
Do you think I look like Chewbacca? Is that what you're saying?
No comment.
And some old friends.
Pardon?
I don't know, you turned on the sausage.
Don't panic, just move out me way.
Body-mounted cameras record every moment.
Did you bump your nose?
She's a kid.
Come on, then.
To show you what goes on behind closed doors.
There's lots of Christmas on here.
There's loads, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like that. People knock the NHS, don't they? And I've just wiped your nose twice.
You'll be on the front line with the ambulance crews as we take you inside the ambulance.
Come hell or high water, we're coming.
I said, watch the curve.
I know, you said watch the curve and I still hit the curve.
Yeah.
And you have to remember to keep both hands on the steering wheel.
10 to 2.
Already?
No, I mean...
So...
Oh, that was a bit vicious.
Let's put my hemorrhoids back in.
Good, eh? It's a bit of some service to you.
Regular crewmates Gary Clark and Lee Timbrell are waiting for their first call of the day.
New assignment.
Smoke-filled flat.
Major trauma. Unknown patient. Smoke inhalation.
When gases from smoke get into lungs, it can irritate and block them. This patient needs urgent medical attention, but getting to them is the crew's first challenge.
7 o'clock in the morning, start a rush hour.
Yeah?
The M6 car park.
Due to the traffic, it takes 10 minutes to travel just 4 miles. When they arrive, they're greeted by the fire brigade, who called for medical assistance.
58-year-old male on level 5.
Yeah.
With a smoke inhalation.
When we're called by emergency services, there's always a potential for being more severe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's somebody who's had training is saying, we need the ambulance.
There you go.
The fire crews are clearing the smoke out of the flat using a powerful extractor and have started treating the man who lives there by the time Gary and Lee get to him.
Morning. Morning. Hello, sir. I'm Gary, this is Lee.
Morning, lads.
Morning.
Morning.
That's better. Hi, Paul.
Smoke inhalation, sorry, mate. We got the call at 6:45. Smoke inhalation from the candle. I think must have been slow burning all night.
Yeah.
He's woke up this morning to take his tablets, gone into the living room, full of smoke.
Do you know if the door between his bedroom and the sitting room is open or shut?
Was your bedroom door shut, Paul? Yeah.
Yeah. Right, that's good.
I think, yeah, so when he came out, must have...
Then a big loft, it didn't get him on for the night. Yeah.
We're giving him O2 now since we got there. It was about 7:05.
Yeah.
And when I started giving it to him.
Coughing quite a lot?
He was not too much, to be honest. His stats have been fine.
Yeah. Any sort around his nose or his mouth at all?
Nothing like that, no.
Superb.
So,
right.
Bit shook up as is absolutely natural.
Epileptic, diabetic.
Yeah.
Paul has epilepsy along with other medical conditions. So for Gary and Lee, there's the extra concern that the stress of everything that's happened might bring on a seizure.
What we're going to do, we'll drop this mask off you. Yeah, have a little chat to you. Yeah?
Must have been one hell of a candle.
We're going to do all our basic ops. You've had the sticky dots before, wrists and ankles many a time. Yeah.
A little look, is it?
Yeah. Just relax your arm.
Open your mouth first.
That's it.
Yep. No evidence of soot.
No. Good. How do you feel in yourself? Bit sugary. It's gonna, mate. It really is. That's not surprising whatsoever. You folk feel dry at all?
A bit dry.
Little bit dry. Right. We'll get you a drink of water in a minute and that. Yeah. That way we can check out your swallowing.
Right. Who's these, mate? So it wasn't even a real candle.
No.
Oh, right.
Like an artificial one.
Just a battery.
Battery powered one, no? Okay.
Oh, so it's literally what's in there has been burning, isn't that one, is it? Yeah. Blooming heck.
Okay.
I thought they were the safe option.
Yeah. They're battery powered.
Artificial candle.
Yeah.
It does smell like real candle, though.
The smoke in Paul's flat had been caused by a fake plastic candle that had been left on top of a heater and melted through the night. The fumes given off by burning plastic can be very toxic.
Small scratch coming up on your finger.
So you've done the right thing by having the battery-operated candles. There's no naked flames. Yeah, and that blooming sets off.
Okay, give that a good squeeze.
Well, I'm buying no more than candles.
No, I wouldn't.
5.8.
Lovely. What we can do is we can drop all these off because your heart's pumping absolutely fine. We don't need them on. Yeah. And the less things that are attached to you, the less poorly you are. Everything's looking fantastic at the moment. Really is.
In all the chaos, it seems that one key piece of information has slipped through.
You didn't tell me your missus was still in there.
I told them in the call.
I didn't know, yeah. She's still in bed. So she don't want to get out of bed.
I don't go until 11 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, she's in bed, the door's shut. She's not bothered. So, right. You're looking better anyway, Paul.
Yeah.
So she's had a flat full of firemen and she's been completely oblivious to it.
Well,
No, she's seen them and stopped in bed. That's what it is.
I wish I could.
Yeah. Do you want to go to hospital? No, I don't see any point. You might find a bit later you cough up a little bit. And the only thing I'd like to see is just see you drink a bit of water or whatever. I'm sure it's fine because you've took your tablets already. But I'd just like to see you take, a sip of water. Yeah. Yeah.
How you feeling, Paul?
All right,
Yeah. So yes, we're staying here, is it, yeah?
Yeah, he's stopping here. He doesn't want to go to hospital. There's no need for him to and everything. Everything's been done by yourselves anyway. Anything that's there, everything's blowing off.
See you later.
Cheers, lads.
See you later.
Thanks a lot. Shall we go in then, Paul?
I'm working for 2 months.
Satisfied that Paul is okay, Gary wants to help him back into his flat now the smoke has cleared.
Any further problems, you can see your GP or anything like that. Right.
And I'd probably get rid of the rest of these candles. I'd probably chuck them. You take care, my friend.
OK, all the best, mate.
Well, first job of the shift, and a very unusual one.
Yep. Fire brigade called us because of the smoke inhalation.
And potentially caused by an electric candle.
Yeah.
Cheap electric candle.
Pack of 3 for £1 is quite cheap. It's nice when you can do a job and no one's actually hurt.
Yeah.
So, right, we'll check you over and that. Everything's fine and that. Worse than advice. We don't like to see people hurt.
No.
It's good to use your skills and be able to help people.
Yes.
I just feel like moving away and buying a cat. Well, adopting a cat. Being a crazy cat man.
I haven't done that for years.
That was quite good, actually, to be fair.
Maybe I was a cat in a previous life.
So I'd like to come back as my cat.
Your exact cat.
Because what he does is, he lies in my warm bed all day. I get up for work, he comes down, he gets fed, he goes back upstairs and lies in my warm bed for the rest of the day. He gets up and has a play, and then he goes back into the warm bed and goes back to sleep and naps some more. So I can't see a downside to his existence.
In Dudley, paramedic Laura Hickman and student paramedic Kerry Richards have just left base when they get information through about a patient.
Oh, hello. Category 1, less than...
Oh, we got cat 1.
A Category 1 call is the most urgent request for help the crew can receive.
So 16 fitting.
Less than 16, 15, bless her.
I don't like when his kids are really poorly.
No, nor do I.
The job that's come in is to treat a child who's having a seizure.
Oh, nothing like a bit of Category 1 driving, is there?
Oh, God, no.
They have to go to the other side of Wolverhampton, 8 miles away.
You find that when you've got a cat 1 and you know it's a kid, you drive faster.
Yep.
Just as they arrive at the house, they receive more information.
Has ectopic atrial tachycardia.
Their patient has a rare and serious condition that causes the heart to beat very erratically.
Hello.
Yes. Hello, puppets. Tell us the story then, Mum. What's going on?
She's been complaining of chest pains since 6:15. And when I've listened, she's got a run of continual ectopic beats, and it's jumping from 94 to about 161.
Okay.
And every time the ectopic beats come, I literally feel like her heart is kicking in my hand.
Has she had a fit?
We've had it come through.
We've had this come through that she's having a fit.
No, she asked me if it was anything to do with epilepsy. I was like, no, it's all cardiac related. Nothing to do with epilepsy. I told her she was fitting.
8-year-old Summer is not having an epileptic seizure. However, her symptoms are very serious.
Does it feel like someone's kicking you in your chest? You feel it?
Summer was diagnosed with her condition when she was just 2.5 years old. Normally, it's controlled by daily medication, but for some reason, it's not working today.
Can you see it jumping, look? Watch it jumping.
Summer's heart rate was up and down. I've never seen anything like it before in a child of her age. It was in the low 90s one minute and as high as 160. For a child of her age, it's actually quite dangerous for it to be so erratic.
Do you feel unwell?
How does she look to you?
Do you feel like it's... Can you feel it playing up, though? You can. That naughty ticker of yours. Right, nice and still then, buddy. That's slowed down a bit now, isn't it?
It went back up to 160 odd earlier.
Laura and Kerry need to figure out what's causing Summer's heart rate to be so unpredictable.
Come here, buddy. Check if you've got a brain. Let's check your temperature.
Ah, that's what's done it then. Yeah. 38.
Summer's heart rate isn't settling, and she's showing signs of an infection. Laura and Kerry need to take her to the cardiac ward at Birmingham's Children's Hospital urgently.
Oh, not these again.
Yeah, we've got to keep an eye on your ticker, buddy.
The specialist hospital is nearly 20 miles away. Summer is treated here often, and the cardiac team will be waiting to see her.
Still jumping, isn't it?
I did say 160. But it has jumped right up again. How does she look to you? A bit pale. She normally go a bit pale when they start. So this is paler than normal when they...
To be honest with you, this has been the longest one we've had for a while.
Yeah.
The longer it takes for Summer's heart rate to get back to normal, the more tired her heart will get. Left untreated, this would eventually lead to heart failure.
We did have 97 temporarily then.
Yeah, that would have been normal. But yeah, you can see it's jumping.
It's just jumping all over the shop.
You're not feeling sick, you're not feeling dizzy, you've not got any headaches, you got no funny spots in front of your eyes or double vision like if you've crossed your eyes. All right.
With children, I feel as if I have to act quicker because they can compensate. They can look absolutely fine for a long period of time, then they'll suddenly just drop.
We've had 6 years of this, nearly 7 years.
When Summer was originally diagnosed, doctors didn't think she'd survive, but she's fought against the odds. Now they're considering surgery, but it's not without risk, especially in someone so young.
It's not something I've heard of before in a child. So when it comes to trying different medications and trying different procedures and manoeuvres and stuff, it's almost like they're having to try it out, and I don't want that. You don't want to be used. I don't want to mess around, you know.
Have you still got chest pain now? Has it gone again? Gone again. When you had the chest pain, what did it feel like?
It felt like, you know when you it felt like I just had my arms out and just fell on the settee like this.
Like the pressure? As if someone was pushing you there?
Yeah, like someone pushing it, then you go pushing it again.
I don't think we're too far off now. Where am I? Oh no, we are here. All right then. Are you ready to go and see the doctors, my sweets?
Summer will be thoroughly checked over by the paediatric cardiac specialists.
She was absolutely beautiful, weren't she?
She was a little darling.
Bless her. It must be horrible to have a condition like that at such a young age.
Well, Mum was saying what she's suffering with compared to some children who can get quite poorly, it's nothing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of children out there who's a lot more poorly than her. And she says, this is nothing.
Oh, that's quite a nice...
She's still healthy.
Yeah.
And they're managing it to a degree. She's happy, she's healthy, she's still having a normal childhood. What more can I ask for?
That's it, isn't it? Most genuine patient of the day.
Indeed.
Have you had orange chips?
They're a black country thing. They're overrated. I don't understand the craze about them.
Lots of non-black country folk enjoy black country battered chips.
Odd folk.
It's not like when you think of a battered sausage, it's not like it's a chip dunked in batter like that. You need to try them to, yeah.
It cost me 30p extra for my portion of chips to have this batter on, and I'd rather save my 30p.
We get a job in a chip shop next, yeah? Do you want normal or orange?
Normal.
No chips for Ollie, please. He's been saying nasty things about battered chips.
No, I'll have chips, just normal chips.
No. Said it now.
In Willenhall are paramedics Mike Hipgrave and Dina Evans. The pair have known each other for 3 years.
Do you want to hear something funny? When I very first passed my driving test, just before I passed, I switched driving instructors. And when I switched over to her, she was like, OK, let's start with what you know. And she said to me, OK, what's that wing mirror for? You know what I said? So that the car looks balanced with that one.
So the car looks balanced?
So that it looks even.
What did she say?
She went,
oh dear.
Oh, God.
And you passed?
Oh.
Before long, they get details of their next job.
So we've got shortness of breath, a male, hasn't got an age on it yet, he's got COPD.
Their patient has a progressive lung disease that causes breathing difficulties. The crew get more information.
We've got a 75-year-old male. He's got chest pain, sudden onset of breathing problems.
The patient, Alan, has had COPD for around 10 years. He normally manages okay, but today he's suddenly deteriorated.
Hi. Hello there. I'm Mike, okay? This is Dina.
Hello. Is it Alan, is it?
It is.
What's happened then, Alan?
I was just trying to get me bed.
Okay.
COPD.
No, when did it start today?
Oh, dinner time.
About dinner time.
Just pop your finger in there for me. Let's get some obs done on you first.
Okay. Has your inhaler helped at all? Have you been using your inhalers?
I've been using them all.
And they've not helped?
Not this time.
Okay, sweet. All right.
Paramedics Dina and Mike are treating 75-year-old Alan, who's got a known lung condition and is struggling to breathe.
Has your inhaler helped at all? Have you been using your inhalers?
I've been using them all.
And they've not helped?
Not this time.
Okay, sweet. All right.
85%
Yeah, we're going to need a pill anyway, aren't we? Have you got any pain anywhere, Alan?
Just in the chest.
In the chest. And what time did that start this afternoon as well?
Yeah.
Does it move anywhere?
No, it just there.
Just stays there. We're going to give you a little nebuliser, all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
He's a bit blue around the lips at the moment. We need to get his levels up slightly.
The bluish colouring around Alan's lips and cheeks is a clear sign that his oxygen levels are dangerously low. A nebuliser is the fastest way to get Alan breathing effectively.
It's the worst I've been.
Is it the worst?
Yeah.
Have you been in hospital before with it?
I've been in hospital with the heart and the breathing as well.
What with your heart?
Alan told us that he suffered with COPD alongside atrial fibrillation.
The two in conjunction can cause some major health issues with breathlessness and chest pain. It was quite important that we got Alan to hospital as soon as possible.
I feel the cold better.
You actually feel quite warm
Yeah.
to touch.
38.9.
Oh gosh, yeah, very warm, absolutely. You actually got a temperature, which is probably why you feel cold. So let's get this fleecy thing off as well.
So, Alan, it's going to be a little trip up to the hospital today.
Right.
We need to sort that breathing out, don't we?
Yeah. It's not very good, is it?
Today? Is your anniversary today?
55 years.
Oh,
65 years?
55 years.
55 years. I was going to say, 65 years is pretty impressive.
Oh, no! What a way to spend your anniversary.
Even though it's a special day, the team have no choice, as Alan needs to be seen by doctors.
Keep your arms in,
Keep your
sweetheart.
arms tucked in. That's it. Okay.
Simply moving Alan to the ambulance has made his breathing even worse.
Right, Alan, we need to get your bottom onto here, all right?
Yeah.
So you hold on to me. And swing your legs up for me.
Right.
So. How are you feeling, Alan? How's that pain in your chest now?
That's fine.
Okay.
Dina calls ahead to ensure the hospital is prepared for such a sick patient.
I've got a 75-year-old male with some central chest pain and exacerbation of COPD. And for him to say that to you.
We normally have to
You normally have to nag at him.
Yeah.
Typical man then.
Oh. Pain's come back now. The pain's here, yeah.
It's come back?
Yeah. It's a bit sharper.
Yeah. Still in that one place?
Yeah, I can see it.
He doesn't move anywhere else?
No.
We're here now.
In A&E, Alan will be taken straight into resus to try and get his breathing under control and to find out what's causing his severe chest pain.
I think he looked really unwell when we first got there.
Yeah, he did.
He was definitely
really
side-nosed.
side-nosed, wasn't he?
And obviously pyrexic and numerous things. And his sats wouldn't come up, even nebs and oxygen.
They did initially with the neb and then dipped back down again when we got him on the truck. Any sort of movement, and he just wasn't maintaining his sats, was he?
No, absolutely not.
There's two wheels in a bar. One wheel turns to the other wheel and says, and the other wheel says, "Go on, Barry, you're drunk."
How'd you get Pikachu on a bus? You Pokemon? That's awful. So one of them Christmas cracker jokes.
Do you know what that's on par with?
What?
What's Brian and Steve?
Just ahead.
Poo.
Keep right. Oh.
And you're still laughing?
Because I said poo.
Oh my God. Do you laugh at we?
No, that's just immature.
Paramedic Ollie Raven and technician Jamie Busby have just finished their break early, as another job has come through.
17-year-old male who says that he's had a seizure. It's not fitting now, but he's a known epileptic. However, this one is different to the ones he normally has.
Oh, right, OK.
So, might have something going on, possibly.
You never know.
Their patient was working close by when his seizure happened.
Hiya, mate. Is it you we're here for? What's your name? Jack. Do you want to come and jump on the ambulance, Jack? Right then, Jack. Have a seat on there for us. We'll get the doors closed and the heat on.
Yeah, because he won't say you otherwise.
Oh, right. Okay. Who are you,
his uncle.
You're his uncle?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right then. How old are you, Jack? 17. What's happened today then, mate?
I was working with my uncle and, like, all of a sudden I went to a fit.
All of a sudden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack has suffered with epilepsy all his life. However, he's never had a full seizure before. Normally, he has something called absences, where he stares into space and is unable to respond.
You upped your medication 2 weeks ago, didn't you?
What medication are you on?
So for 2 weeks he hasn't had no absences at all. It's stopped.
Because they've
until
upped
today.
it.
And then from when he was here 2 hours, he's had about 10 or 15, and then that fit come on then.
Would it be normal for you to have 10 or 15 absences?
No.
There's clearly been a big change in Jack's seizure patterns.
How does he present when he's having the absences? Does he literally just gaze in? Is he?
Gaze for 5-10 seconds, then he clicks
Is that
out.
literally at 10 seconds,
Yeah,
5-10
10
seconds?
and he clicks out.
And how is he when he comes round after that? Is he just
Normal.
back to
Yeah,
normal,
just
like
normal.
snaps
Yeah,
back
yeah,
and
straight
back
away.
to work?
But today in there, he had, like, he just started making...
So he was stood up?
Yeah, and his hand was cramping up.
Just hands?
Yeah,
Did they just cramp or did they shake or did they just come up to his
pulled into
chest?
his body, like, sort of that sort of...
Yeah.
His tongue was stuck out about an inch, so
But
I tried to get his tongue out.
He didn't drop to the floor?
He's come on to me and then I've held him and then we've sort of gone down to
Yeah.
bed. I spoke to him.
How long would you say he was fitting for,
Fitting.
though?
5 minutes,
And then would you say he's come back round as normal now?
He's just got some colour in him. He was very pale.
Jack's new seizure was quite concerning for us as it was so out of the blue and unusual. Anything can change the type or the way a seizure presents. Not taking medication, stress, lack of sleep, being so young, even his hormones can throw it around. If there was anything going on in Jack's life, we needed to know so that we could take that into account.
How do you feel in yourself?
What now?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Coming back. You been stressed about anything in life at the moment?
Not really, no.
Nothing.
I was blood out your finger,
Could
mate.
it be lack of sleep? To it? She keeps stopping up till 7 o'clock in the morning playing Xbox.
That's not going to help.
That's not going to help.
Especially
small scratch.
Staying up late and staring at a screen as well.
Are you listening?
No.
Do you drink cups of tea?
Coffee.
Coffee. Do you have sugar in it?
No.
Nah. If your uncle got you a cup of coffee with some sugar in, would you drink it for us?
I'll try to, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Just his blood sugar's a little bit on the low side, so is that all right?
Yeah,
Perfect. How long you worked for your uncle for?
About 2-3 weeks.
Oh, not long then. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah.
What's it doing?
He does graphics and signs.
Oh, does he? For like businesses and stuff, is that what it is? You're doing the signs for the business?
I don't know, is he allowed this in here?
Yeah.
Is it best to take him home so he can rest?
The problem is, I'll just be a bit worried, really, that a 17-year-old lad has had a seizure and he's never had one before. And I think it needs looking at, really, sort of. It might be nothing that you know, the doctors might say, we're happy, actually, go back and see a neurologist, but I wouldn't be happy just to sort of say, oh, you're fine to go home and sit on your sofa, because if another one happens today, which it could do, that's what I'd worry about. So I know it's probably not what you want to do, but I would say we need to pop you up to A&E.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yes, I know Mum's doing it.
Oh, phone, I was supposed to tell her.
Because she's actually going to go to the shop.
I found her.
She in a shop, does she?
We've got calf down grape.
Oh, really?
Does that mean 3 buses?
Yeah, if you could handle it, he's cheating.
Yeah.
No doubt it will.
We'll be swinging in there every day.
Jack's uncle will follow the ambulance in his van.
Russell's all A&E, it'll be. All right.
Thank you.
Not what you're expecting today, is it?
No. I was in gym work until that happened.
Good to have a bit of money in your pocket now, is it?
I'll probably get paid now.
Yeah.
To finish the job.
Is this the sort of thing you want to be doing then, is it, with work?
Job I want to do, like electrics or something.
Oh, you want to do, like, electrics?
Or something like that.
It's a worthwhile job, isn't it? We always need electricians and bricklayers, don't we? So this is just going to tie you over for a bit, is it? Bit of money.
Yeah.
Buy more Xbox games.
Yeah.
Stay up later.
I'll probably just stay up till not as late now.
Yeah, probably wise.
With the roads quiet, they arrive at hospital quickly.
So almost here now. Still feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We'll jump off and get you in.
Jack will now be seen by doctors, who will assess him and look carefully at his current prescription.
But he's obviously having a bit of a battle, isn't he, with his epilepsy medication?
Yeah, since he was born, bless him. It's amazing how, once they get the meds right, as long as you live a healthy lifestyle, how you can be practically symptom-free.
Yeah, he's probably still got a bit of a way to go. It's difficult as well with him being 17, he's still growing and stuff like that, isn't he?
Everything's still changing, isn't it?
His body's still changing a lot, so it makes it even more difficult.
He was a string bean, wasn't he?
I know, yeah. Not a lot to him.
My window, when I used to like lower the window, it starts going at a slight angle, so it'll only open a couple of inches.
Yeah.
Which is no good when we're trying to get to the top car park. You have to swipe your pass. So I actually fell out of the car the other day. I pulls up to the barrier and I have to open my car door. So I'm leaning over and I was like, I overleant and I was at such a funny angle I couldn't get myself back up. And there were then people queuing behind me. So I was like trying to make out that I'd dropped something. So if for no other reason but so I don't look an idiot at work, I need to get my window fixed.
In the West Midlands, paramedic crewmates and flatmates Kai Brooks and Craig Alsop are on shift.
Another day in paradise, Craig?
Indeed. We've been working together probably about 12 months or so, haven't we?
Months,
yeah, we've done quite a few shifts
Ever
together.
since we went to university together, it was
yeah,
a bromance from the off.
It was, yeah.
I feel like I've not seen you in the last 4 off.
Considering we live in the same house, yeah, I've not seen you for 3 days.
It's not long before their first job of the day comes through.
So we have a category 4 case. We've got a patient who's fallen, female, 70 years of age. She's unable to get herself up.
I've been here before. I'm almost certain I've been here before.
I have a feeling I have as well.
Either way, we'll soon find out if it's her or not.
The patient, Margaret, lives on her own. When she fell, she couldn't get up. Thankfully, she had her mobile phone in her pocket and was able to dial 999.
Hello? Hello. Is it Margaret? Hello, Margaret. I'm Craig. This is Kai.
I've met you before.
I've met you before as well. I have. It's been a while.
You never have.
I have.
Margaret suffers with MS, multiple sclerosis, which limits her mobility.
So what you done then? Have you just lost balance? Yeah.
And I was trying to get onto my scooter to go down
Yeah.
to town to do a bit of shopping.
Okay.
And I went on the floor.
So you've just...
I'm a silly old bat.
So feel your wrist before we do anything else. Okay.
That's size and you're what? Craig.
I'm Craig. That's Kai.
Oh, Kai. K-Y-E.
K-Y-E.
Yeah.
You got it. You got no pain there, no? No? All right. And you can feel me touching your feet?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you've not hurt yourself.
I don't
We just need to sit. OK. I'll tell you what we'll do. You've got a good pulse, so we'll have a go at sitting you up.
Craig and Kai want to check Margaret's fall hasn't done her any real harm.
We'll sit you up, yeah?
I'll just
Let's just get your bearings.
Are you rolled over straight?
Ah.
Where's that painful?
That knee that I think I might have landed on.
Yeah.
Have you ever broken your hips or anything before?
No.
Can you bend your knees? Can you dig your
That
heels
one,
in?
I can bend that knee. The
But
other
is it because of your MS, is it?
Yeah, take my shoe off, darling.
I do know quite a bit about MS. My mum is a sufferer of MS. She does struggle from day to day. Let's sit you up. Both Kai and myself have been out to Margaret quite a few times. Usually what we do is help her up off the floor, just make sure she's OK. Should we move this out of the way?
That's very good. Mind your fingers.
I'm going to lift it over you.
He's never used one of those in his life.
No.
Put it over here, mate.
He wouldn't even know what it is.
You know that. You're probably the bestest housekeeper in the world.
I live
He's
with
not.
him, so he'll be there. Yeah.
Ow!
With the help of a special lifting chair, they get Margaret back on her feet.
Right. Have you got like a frame or anything that you use in the house? Right. Yeah, we'll use the frame. Should we have a little walk into your living room? A bit more space, yeah?
She's still unsteady and needs to take it very easy.
A little bit further.
And again.
That's it.
Winning.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's great.
Perfect. Everything we've done, numbers-wise, is fine. You've not hurt yourself, apart from those little bruises, maybe. So I don't think we need to take you anywhere. You're all right. OK. We've helped you off the floor. That's the main thing, isn't it?
I'm very indebted to you.
That's all right. That's what we're here for, isn't it?
Before the crew head off, there's one more thing they want to help Margaret with.
I'll bring your scooter in.
Do you know how to put it into neutral?
Yeah.
What are you? Wonderful.
Call me Lewis Hamilton.
No, not that speed.
Where would you like it? You want it in the kitchen?
I want it out there, you know it.
Oh, you want it facing forwards out there?
Marty's
That's it. That'll do.
I'll get you on there and then you'll be good to go. All right then, Margaret.
Look after yourself.
We'll exit so you don't run us over.
All right,
My
no worries. We'll
pleasure.
leave the door open for you.
You're no pain to us.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We've both been answered before, haven't we?
We both have, yeah.
Obviously, she suffers with MS. A lot to deal with, really. You're in pain pretty much all the time. Your mobility is very, very poor. Thankfully, no injuries. Bit of a bruise to a knee, at worst. But yeah, off she went anyway on a scooter, doing a bit of shopping. So
Happy as Larry into
Hope she
town
gets,
to get a few bits and pieces.
hope she gets what she needs.
Paul, whose lounge was filled with toxic fumes from a melted battery-operated candle, didn't need any more treatment and has felt fine ever since. Eight-year-old Summer's erratic heartbeat calmed down after just a few hours in hospital. She was discharged the same day. She and her family have decided to go ahead with heart surgery and are waiting for a date for the operation. Alan's symptoms of chest pain and breathlessness were caused by pneumonia. He was discharged after a day in hospital and is now being cared for at home. Jack hasn't had any more serious seizures since the one he had at work. At the hospital, they altered his medication and he's being carefully monitored. He's now back working with his uncle and training to be an electrician at college. Margaret, who suffers with multiple sclerosis, has been fine since her fall. It hasn't put her off using her mobility scooter, and she manages to get all her shopping done in town.
Are you happy to go home now?
I am.
Had enough?
Long time ago.
And we'll be back on shift Monday at 8 as new and exclusive Inside the Ambulance continues. Coming up next, though, things are about to get hot, with Channing Tatum starring as Magic Mike.